Why hello there, and welcome back to Swotororg Short Rest. And in this episode, I'll be looking at Let's Rob RJ McElhenny and Steal Her Golden Quill, a story game about doing wizard crimes against a problematic author from Glaive Gazarum Games, which is another part of the Trans Rage trilogy from this year's Zine Quest. And of course is a jab at a real-life problematic author whose name escapes me at the moment. Probably not anyone of cultural significance. And basically, what we've got going on here is the players are a gang of magical miscreants who have decided to break into McElhenny Manor and steal the author's golden quill because of personal grudge and/or her problematic views regarding who are and are not real wizards. Characters are created by rolling or selecting a skill, source, and style. And it looks like our character is a goth, back alley druid, skilled at summoning. Then we fill in a few more details. Of special note, a personal grudge we have with the titular author. And also it does specify that you should hire an artist to draw your character for you. I would recommend me, but I guess anyone will do. Alright, now on to the game. 2 standard playing cards are dealt face down for each player, then a lookout, basically the game master, is chosen, which the game says should be the player with the most stars on their clothing. The lookout then flips a card to determine what lies beyond the next door to be magically kicked in, and what obstacles await the players within. And we have a 5 of hearts. A 5 indicates that the room is a garage, and hearts that the room is protected by a magical guardian. So let's say, boxes of junk that, you should probably throw out, but can't really bring yourself to do so, golem. And now it is the player's time to act. They figure out how they are going to try and overcome the obstacle, then roll 1d6, adding 1 if your skill, source, or style would be relevant, and 2 if all 3 would be relevant. So let's say our character summons a horde of possums to attack the golem. That checks all 3 boxes, and don't you dare try and tell me that possums are not goth. So we roll a d6, add 2, and get a total of 7. Obstacles have a base difficulty of 10 that must be matched to defeat it, which is of course impossible on a single roll and therefore requires teamwork. So let's say that our group also contains a rune tagger who takes advantage of the distraction provided by the possums to tag a rune of destruction on the golem. That checks 2 of their boxes, but not all 3, so the bonus is still only +1. But that is enough to bring the total over 10 and take down the golem. Then the players loot the room and move on to the next one, shifting the role of lookout to the next player. And after all of the dealt rooms have been cleared, it's time to take on RJ McElhenny and hopefully steal her golden quill, as that's kind of the whole point of the game. It is in the title. Now, one interesting thing is that each player only gets 5 dice. So after 5 rolls, you are out of dice, and can only get more by voluntarily increasing the difficulty of the room. Which, according to the maths, will likely be required during play, even assuming that players will always have at least a +1 bonus. And that is basically it for Let's Rob RJ McElhenny and Steal Her Golden Quill. Somehow the second game I've reviewed dealing with themes of wizard identity and magic crimes. I wonder if it's some kind of allegory. A game with a clever little cathartic concept. You just run in there, steal the golden bauble, and then win regardless of anything else. That's not my joke, it's actually in the book. And I really like how everything is put together, splitting the game into nice little segments and shifting GM duties so that everyone gets a chance to get in on the action. Also, the randomly generated rooms and abstract mechanics really create a situation where quick-paced improvisational storytelling is not only encouraged, but required. The writing makes it really fun to read, and good use is made throughout of examples to explain the rules. And it looks fine. It's okay. So overall, just a fun little no-prep single-session game about a wizard heist. The best kind of heist. Alright, thank you for watching, with extra special thanks to my Flail Snail level patrons, Samuel Gorski, Randy Mulholland, and SC Woolridge. If you'd like to be cool like them, check out my Patreon, where you can get early access to videos and fun stuff that I make for the Patreon. And if you don't want to do that, that's cool too. You can still hit all the lovely buttons, like, subscribe, these other videos, which I am sure are lovely videos that you will also enjoy. And I will see you next time.